रोशनी रोशनी उम्मीद है तामीर दाए रोशनी उम्मीद है
औज़ुबिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम Assalamu alaikum, good morning and welcome back my dear students. I hope that you all are safe, healthy and fine shine. Dear students, I am your biology teacher and our today's topic is from unit number 4, cells and tissues, that is emergence of cell theory. Emergence of cell theory. Emergence mean arrival or coming of cell theory. Dear students, with continuous developments in microscopy, cells of organisms were studied in detail. Here we will see the historical steps that resulted in the emergence mean the arrival of a theory called cell theory. In 1665, Robert Hooke was an English scientist and he was the first person to observe cells with a small microscope. And he was able to magnify, mean he was able to enlarge thin slices of cork. Cork mean outer tissue. He was able to enlarge or magnify thin slices of cork 30 times, 30x, and was able to see individual cork cell. Around the same time, the Dutch mean Netherlands scientist Anton van Leeuwenhoek made a much more powerful microscope and he magnified pond water 300x means 300 times and saw tiny unicellular mean one cell creatures in it. After this, he called this unicellular creature as animalcules swimming around, and he was the first person to observe the unicellular one-cell organisms. Dear students, in 1809, a French scientist Jean-Baptiste de Lamarck also observed cell when he examined the parts of animals and plants under microscope. He concluded at the end as a result that all living organisms are made of cellular tissues. Then, in 1831, a British botanist, Robert Brown, described the nucleus as a characteristic spherical, mean round body in plant cell. This made a new concept about the cell which was already given by Robert Hooke, that the cell are empty chambers. In 1838, a German botanist, Matthias Schleiden, claimed that all plants were made up of cells, and this idea was supported by a German zoologist, Theodor Schwann, in 1839, who proved that animals were also made of cells. Thus, Schleiden and Schwann both proposed that all living organisms are made of cells, and it was the first statement about the cell theory which was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann. Dear students, in 1839, a Dutch scientist Jan Evangelista Perkenji gave the name protoplasm to the fluid substance of the cell. The fluid substance which was present in the cell. Then in 1855, German scientist Rudolf Virchow changed the ideas of many scientists by giving a statement. That statement was that every cell comes from a cell. In Virchow's words, omens cellula e cellula. Omens cellula e cellula, it means that every cell comes from the pre-existing, means the already present cells. In 1962, the French scientist Louis Pasteur provided experimental proof for Virchow's idea, and he demonstrated, he determined that microorganisms like bacteria could be formed only from the existing bacteria. Only from the existing bacteria means only from the already made, already present bacteria. Dear students, after the first observations of life under the microscope, it took 2 centuries of research to formulate the cell theory. Schwann and Schleiden were 2 scientists who summarized their observations into 3 conclusions about the cells. Okay, now here we have Schwann and Schleiden observations summary into 3 conclusions about cells. First one is that all animals and plants are made up of cells and cell products. Dear students, some organisms are unicellular, mean one cell organism, and some are multicellular, which means that multiple cell organisms. Second one is that cells are the structural and functional units of living organism. Third and last one is new cells arise, means new cell form from the pre-existing cells. Pre-existing cells mean the already made, the already present cells by the process of cell division. Dear students, read the topic thoroughly and then make 15 MCQs from this topic. Stay safe, stay blessed, best of luck, take care, and Khuda Hafiz.